Hello and welcome to this video about the Yamaha CD-S700. You've never heard this from me before, but here it is. This video is sponsored by Mr. Daniel Cross from Addicted to Audio in Subiaco in Western Australia. And he's the guy who provided this unit. It had a slight fault, which I'll talk about later. But let me tell you about this player. I never thought much about Yamaha, even though I used to own it. I used to own an amp and CD player and a cassette deck, 35 years ago or 40 when I arrived in this country. You see, the power supply is fairly decent, and there's another one here on the audio board. An audio board is old school, single-sided with copper bar running across it, just like in Sony ES units of yesteryear. But it is a very modern player. As you see, it's a very high density servo board, and it has a DSD DAC, and you can see it in here, DSD 1791. But surprisingly, old school Sanyo SF-P101N laser. So there'll be more surprises, and I'll show you some of them in a moment. It is a very good build, and it has a nice feel, and I'll show you how the tray runs at the moment. The CD actually runs faster. It runs at DVD speed, and this is my first surprise, that you can make a CD player with old school Sanyo mechanism, to be driven by the modern servo board. It actually spins much faster. One learns things every day. The pack is there just put on manually because it normally sits inside of all that, and I suppose that is to reduce the noise from this fast spinning drive. So let me stop it, take the pack out, and here it is. I'll show you the tray. Very majestic, very nice. It's metal tray, driven by the string, like in the old Marantz CD94 and the like, and also Sony's, X7s and stuff like that. So it travels on that bar, but on the other side there's nothing. There's just one piece of plastic there and this spring-loaded piece of metal, what keeps it. But I mean, it works very nice. And here it is, SF-P101 in all of its glory. I'll show you how it behaves on spin up, how fast it goes, and it's a big surprise to me. I have to be ready with the puck. And now it reads reasonably well. When I first got it, it was a bit sluggish. So what was the fault? The fault was that just about there is a board with 6 limit switches, and when I remove the tray, you can see 1, 2, 3. It's very hard to see, but just glimpses of them. One of them got dirty, and that was it. Just cleaning of it with electronic cleaning solvent is all that was necessary. So too late. See, it was too late with that pack. Amazingly, the servo doesn't react instantly like in old school players when you just hit the button. It actually has to go through its motions. The tray has to go to the end before it will engage. Sound-wise, very good. When I can hear stuff on my bench system that I've never heard before, you know, from the record that I know very well. It means that the sound is good, there's good resolution, and then this was the case here. It also has a USB port. I've programmed this Logitech remote, and I switched it to USB, but when I plugged in my hard drive, which is full of FLAC files, it said that it was illegal USB. So I have to read the owner's manual and find out what it wants, whether it wants just the WAV files or root directory or whatnot. Well, thank you very much, and I apologize for this incoherent rant yet again. Goodbye.